Hello, my name is Kashivaya, and welcome to my Forbidden Fruits. And of course, it's telling me I only have 10 minutes to do this, so let's just get this kicked into high gear here. I don't like to believe that there are NPCs that would be a part of our lives. I don't want to believe that there's like non-player characters swarming in our day-to-day, every day. I don't like to believe that the people that we've come to love and we've come to cherish, and the people that we feel souls, when we feel their soul, we feel the intention of their soul, we feel their I don't know what they could be, the things that they could be if they wanted to. Those cannot possibly be NPCs to me, because I'm feeling their innards, what makes them who they are, what makes them their true selves. I don't like to believe that that's an NPC, but then there are people that are on the repeat, the people that are telling you that you're something you're not, that you caused the drama, you caused the problems. When you can't talk to people, when you talk to people, you're bringing out the worst in them. You start the arguments. You create the conflict. And I mean, if somebody's telling you that day in and day out and day in and day out and day in and day out, in my mind, that is an NPC. Whether I felt their soul or not, I've stopped feeling the soul in those people. Because it's the same story. It's like when you go up to one of the characters in a video game and he says, "Welcome to such and such. Would you like to purchase such and such, such and such, such and such, or such and such?" And they say the same things every time, no matter what happens. If you start over in the beginning of the game, you meet them again, and they say, "Welcome to such and such. Would you like to purchase such and such, such and..." If they're saying the same things over and over and over again to you, and the story never changes, it's the same outcome every single time, it's the same reverberation, it's the same echoing, it's the echo chamber, it's the same repeat pattern, repeat storyline, repeat. Oh, I believe those are NPCs. If they don't change their outlook of you, and it's been years and years, and they still believe that you are the creator of the conflict when you try to talk to them straightforward, when you try to pull out, that higher level soul that you believe that is in there, and they cannot change their outlook, they cannot change their opinion, they cannot change their behavior, they cannot change at all, and they refuse to change, that's an NPC. And I hate to say it, but there are a couple people in my life, maybe even 10 to 20, it seems like. Not in my life, but a part of the very beginnings and the very storyline of my life, that I've realized when I keep running into them, they keep saying the same things over and over and over again. I realize that there's no soul there. And you like to think it's not just when they're high, it's not just when they're drunk, it's when they're sober too, that they tell the same story. And just so you know, please detract yourself from those people. Please detach. Please, the sooner the better. Don't let it go years and years and years and years and years listening to the same storyline every day. Please stop yourself from doing that. Because the longer you listen to those stories, the more and more they become true. Because you start believing it. Am I the problem? I'm the problem? Am I the problem? And I've gotten out of the belief that I am the problem. And the thing about it is that it's no longer you. You're no longer causing these issues. It's either drugs or codependency or addiction or alcoholism or pride that is getting in the way of their fall. Their fall to realization that they don't remember, and they need help remembering that they are a soul having a human experience and not the other way around. They are not a human having a spiritual experience those 5 minutes, that they are in an out-of-body experience or high as fuck. It's the other way around. Like, that helps bring you to some clarity, but if you're always in that realm of being high or living addictions, then at that point you're just a human. You're just an NPC. And it breaks my heart, but that's what it is. And if you can't convince them, no matter how good you're doing, no matter how well you're behaving, no matter how well you're taking all of these fucking L's, no matter how much you're improving yourself, no matter how much you're changing, if they don't see the change in you, that's because there's no change in them. And in order to evolve, we have to change. And when someone sits there and tells you straight out, right to your face, eye to eye, I'm not going to change, don't let them tell you the story of how they want to get in touch with God, or they want change, or they want happiness, because they don't. Because you've already probably expressed to them that happiness comes from seeing what's within yourself and going through that struggle of who you've been to accept who you truly are. They don't want to go there. So they're an NPC. And it sucks, but it's real. Real life situation.
You know what I want to do someday, baby?
What?